Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's April 1st of the Duck Adventure, and I've been MIA the last couple days on the channel here because I've been enjoying spring. We've had some absolutely gorgeous weather here, and I just wasn't even in the mood to touch a camera. I just wanted to basically enjoy myself, and I did a little bit of playing with the ducks, but took care of them, and I got lots to do today. Today's a big chore day here because I let some things slide the last 3 days here. But Miss Icecovy, I cleaned her out here yesterday. She's now laying eggs again. So let's just see what she's giving us today. Come on, girl. You got an egg today? Look at that. She's back to the old laying down and let me pick her up routine again. Come on, girl. All right. Let's just take a look here to see if she's giving us an egg. Oh, yep, another egg. Look at that. Oh, that's a big one too. Look at the size of that. Now I've been taking her eggs away, and I don't have a lot of straw in here. I've just kept the straw to a minimal amount of straw because I don't want her making a nest again. But she's, you know, it's very strange that, you know, with the molt, that she's producing eggs. But you know, she's probably, I know I'm gonna like, I got to keep her out of this the brooding here, and you know, keep her you know, mobile, I should say. So, but that's a pretty big egg. And I don't know if the color shows up here, the sandy tone to it. You can see it in the video. It's definitely got a sandy color to it. It's not white like a Peking egg. So let's go out there and check on the ducks. It's big meltdown. You'll be shocked here when I show you in the pen how much ice has had disappeared here. Actually, you're going to be blown away because it's really melted rather quick. I'll go get my boots on and we'll head out to the Mudfest. I just rinsed out Miss Icecovy's water here and gave her some fresh water, and she got up here for us. I'll see if I can give you a shot of her feet. Come on, girl. Yeah, like her poor little feet. But you know, they're healing. You can see the little stubs there. We'll see if we can get on this side here. Get a shot of this foot. There. Just gonna put her head in the way. Yeah, her feet are they're you know, they're tender. She's lost a bunch of foot, you know, web and toes on each foot from this you know, frostbite damage. The sad part was, you know, she was so well healed there at the end of January, and I put her out there the 1st of February, and you know, made her feet worse. You know, what a shame. But she's better now. She's pumping eggs out again, and you know, even with the molt, I'm shocked that she's laying eggs this soon. All right, let's go and look at the let's go outside. I'm first day back to shooting here, and I'm lost for words. So let's head outside and check out the ducks and the big melt-a-thon we're having here. Well, everyone, spring has finally made it. Hello, ducks. It's absolutely been gorgeous here the last 3 days, and I played hooky. I haven't been doing any films. I've just been basically taking care of the ducks and, you know, enjoying the weather. Hello, ducks. Look at them all. This is actually my second time out this morning. I came out the first time, but the camera battery went dead, so they already knew that I was out and about today. But they're wanting out real bad. That's why they're hanging around the edge of the fence here. I want to show you how much ice we've lost. You look back in the videos, you know, just from 4 days ago, that's how much ice has melted. It's been serious meltdown here. Serious meltdown. And the duckies are, they're enjoying this warm weather. There's serious water playing. Like, it's crazy the amount of water playing. But I'm gonna get the water. I gotta change the water in the tub for them, and we're gonna do egg recon here this morning. And I gotta shovel out the barn today because they've tracked in so much mud into the barn that the inside of the barn it looks like a mud pit. So I gotta clean that up today. So that's my project for today. So I'll give you an idea of how much we've had a melt here. If you take a look here, it's just nothing but mud. Everything, we got grass showing here. It's been serious melting. And of course we got a nice mud puddle here, and the ducks just love it. They're seriously addicted to mud. Hey, girls. Yes, I'm gonna clean out your barn for you today. But if you take a look here, look at this. Like, we've lost over a foot of ice here in the last 3 days. It's seriously melting fast. And the ducks are roaming all over the place. They're not just staying, up behind me anymore at the front of the barn, in the front of they're in this area during the day, but they really want out. They want me to let them out, but I'm not going to let them out. Going to keep them inside here for a while. Oh, there's Mrs. Gimp. Look how dirty you are, duck. Pretty soon the lake will be open, girls. Oh, exciting stuff. Hello, ducks. Hello. All right, I'm gonna get the water done here. They're doing a serious amount of playing in the water. Hello, ducks. Well, they're headed down there. They see the running water and it's got to go play in it. Now, it's supposed to be like this all week. It's going to be a high of 8 degrees Celsius all week. And only going down to 0 at night. So spring has arrived. What a refreshing change after this winter. Right, ducks? It's so much more fun playing in the mud than it is on the ice, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to get the water done here and get on with my day. Just going to check on the drakes here. If you look, like it's 8:30 in the morning right now, or 8:45, and it's already almost, well, it looks like 3 degrees, 38 Celsius, or 38 Fahrenheit, so it's supposed to go to a high of 8 today. Of course, Muscovy's in here. What's the temperature in here? Oh yeah, it's 10 degrees Celsius in here, or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That's really warmed up. Gotta clean out in here in a couple days. Actually, probably another week I'll clean this place out, because it looks clean right now, but really underneath at the very, very bottom there's a lot of duck urine. Because it seems every time I do this, I'm gonna wait till it warms up a little bit more so I can scrape it right out. Because I want to take the metal scraper and I'm gonna clean this place right out. I was actually hoping to wash it out here this spring, which I am going to wash it out, because I'm going to wrap up the coroplast up the walls, because I think there's going to be some duckling action happening in here, or gosling action or something. So there's going to be some kind of little action in here. The drake shack is safe and secure and nobody's hurt. You guys really want out, I know. But the drakes, I've noticed too with this warmer weather, because the females now are going down to that end of the pen. The drakes now are heading over here and going down the side. They're no longer just hanging around at one spot. They're down here tormenting themselves, thinking that's closer to the females. Poor guys. Pretty soon you'll be back with them. We'll be figuring something out here. I've got to make some big decisions here in the next couple weeks, 10 days. On how I'm going to separate everybody, but I can't do anything. I can't lay anything out until all the, the ice is gone. Once the ice is gone out of the pen, then I can structure the layout here and figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm leaning towards separating the breeds and not crossbreeding them, just for for the growth and to keep it uniform, because. Right now, I know, when we do the cull, I know what breed every duck is by its weight, but if I mix them up, I can't and keep track of it, so. We'll see. I got lots of figuring out to do. I've been on, I might have taken off the last 3 days, but I've spent a lot of time on the internet. One, I'm buying a whole, couple thousand leg bands here, different colors and sizes, so that I can tag the ducks by age, which was almost a half a day on the internet, because trying to find a wholesale source of commercial grade leg bands, not the stuff on eBay, which is overpriced. Which I ended up finding a manufacturer that makes the leg bands, and you buy the $20 tool to put them on, and one leg band actually works for 3 different sizes. So that eliminated a huge purchase of buying a whole bunch of different sizes. So I'm just separating them now, what colors I want, and the numbering. Is that I want to keep track of the hatch this year by age, so I know at the end of the season how old every duck is, plus or minus 10 days. So I've got to keep track of it, because we're going to have a lot of ducks at different ages. Not everybody's going to be the same age. Like if I bought the eggs from a hatchery, and we just had 1,000 ducklings or 2,000 ducklings show up here, and they're all the same age. This is going to be a staggered, staggered flock. So I got to keep track of it. All right, I need the water happening here, and we'll go do egg recon. I had to go in to unplug the heaters, because there's no use running them now. The water isn't going to freeze. And all the ducks and everybody's coming to this end. They want me to let them out. And it isn't going to happen today, girls. Yep, look at them. They're all headed this direction. Look at them. Too funny. Hey, girls. You look, see, it's a steady stream of ducks coming around, and they're all coming over here. They want out. You want to go for a tour, don't you? Pretty soon, you're going to be able to get out anytime you want. Just not right now, because there's not enough spot. The reason I'm not letting them out, and I'll explain to you why, is right now there isn't enough areas for them to walk around, and basically what they do is they just hang around in the driveway and basically all the walkways and cover everything in duck poop. So then you've got to be really, really careful walking around when you go back into the house, because your feet are covered in duck poop. So until there's enough snow melted that they can all go anywhere they want to go, I'm going to keep them in here. Once they can start doing the whole yard, and they can go in the garden, and then they start exploring a little more area around, away from the house, because right now they just want to hang around that area there, which basically is my driveway, and they cover it in duck poop, so that you get in the vehicle and you got duck poop in your vehicle, you got duck poop, but it's better if they have more area to roam. And if they have the area to roam, they don't they don't hang around the house, because there's so many better places to roam around on the property than around the house. So, and that's why they can't be let out right now. Yes, girls. My God, you're loud. See, I'm talking, so they're talking back to me. And of course, there's the ruins. They're in there first. Right into the water. There's the rape victim. She's looking really good. It's hard to believe that her hips were completely split, back there in the end of January when we separated the drakes. She was one seriously lame duck. If you think about this, this big duck here, she was hurt so bad I thought I was going to have to cull her, and now she's just a massive female. She's actually gotten bigger this winter. She's a nice breeding duck. Alright, girls, I'm going to get the hose here and fill up the pool for the drakes. Are you going to splash me? Relax. Just cool it. Be calm. They want out so bad. All right, girls, I'm gonna do the water here for the drakes. Well, I got the water running here to fill up the pink swimming pool for the drakes, and we're gonna go do egg recon here. And I'm gonna shovel duck poop. Oh, look at them all. They're in here. Oh, they've cleaned out their feeder completely. It's absolutely stripped. So we got some hungry ducks. So not only are we going to have a straw rush today, we're going to have a straw / feed rush. So it should be pretty good once I get everything done here. They're going to be some seriously excited ducks. So let's get egg recon done here. Alright, time for egg recon. Oh, duckies. Everybody's really hungry. Here, we'll just take a look at the feeder, how bad they've emptied it. Oh yeah, they've stripped it. That's crazy how much feed they ate last night. This, I think they're gearing up for a big egg lay here because the amount of food that they're eating, their consumption, I almost estimate it's up about 20%. You know, so it's got to be something to do with breeding. Because, you know, even in the dead of winter when it was really, really cold, they didn't eat as much as they're eating right now. Which you would think they would eat a lot more. Oh! They would eat a lot more with the cold. Look at the size of that double yoker. Another one there, a ruin. That's a ruin egg. You can see this great slight green tinge to it. Oh, the chickens came through with 5 eggs. Pretty soon we're going to be collecting for the incubator once we get this breeding thing figured out. What a mess in here. And it's all mud. Oh. What do we got back here? Only 3 eggs back here this morning. Another ruin. So only 2 only 2 ruin eggs today. Yeah, that's it. 2 green ones right there and there. So, but like I said, you know, I've said this before, you know, we're very anxious to start this process, but you know, Mother Nature's telling them it's just not time yet. So, I'm going to get the sleigh out. Well, I'm going to go take care of the water first and rinse these and then get the duck feces straw sleigh out and we'll shovel this place out and give the ducks a whole bunch of clean straw, which we know they're going to really enjoy. And some more feed because they're going to I bet you they're going to be hungry today when we bring this in. There should be a steady stream of ducks coming in when they see me walking from the garage with the feed on my shoulder. Hopefully we'll get some good footage of a feeding rush. Hey, ducks and chickens. All right. Oh, the chickens found some feed I spilled. Okay, let's go get the water done. I was just ready to leave here, and the ducks are starting to come in. They think I brought food in. Some of them, they're coming in and they're going to the feeder. It's absolutely bold. They've emptied it today. I haven't seen, actually this is the first time this winter I've seen it empty like this. That's stripped. Alright, I'm going to get the water done here and get the sleigh out, and we're going to shovel this place out and get some fresh straw in here for them and get some feed, because we know that they're waiting for that. They're putting the pressure on me here. Oh, the Muscovies. Everybody's coming to the door. They think something's going on inside. Oh, the drakes. Here, we'll go for a walk over here. Look at the activity here. You know that now it's warmer. Everybody's out and about and they're having fun. And the drakes are playing here in the water. That's another thing I can't figure out is the ruined drake. The aggressiveness towards the other ducks. For a little tiny duck, I've seen them, chasing Muscovies. I've seen them pounding on peakings, and they're like half the size. They've got serious nuts on them. They're some serious courage. I've seen some pretty good fights where the ruined drake chases the Muscovy and the Muscovy runs, but then it makes no sense because I've seen the Muscovies mount the ruined drake. So, but they're starting to get geared up here. They're getting more and more frustrated. You can tell because they're starting to be aggressive towards each other, and there's no females around, so that just tells you they've got some serious pent-up sexual frustration. Soon Very soon. As soon as the the pen gets thawed out here, and I can lay out something new for the breeding, which is going to be soon here. At the rate this ice is melting, I think everybody's going to be surprised how fast winter disappears in this part of the world. You've watched me all winter how nasty it is here, but be prepared. It's shocking how fast the transformation is to spring. It's actually quite quick. It's actually quite exciting to watch it leave so fast. Except there's lots, dips and ups and downs in the temperature in April, but at least it's a steady climb. It has to get warmer. May's coming, so. All right, I'm gonna get the water done here, and then I'm gonna get the sleigh out so I can do some duck feces shoveling. Fun stuff. Just scraping out the nesting boxes here, and I want to show you my supervisors. They're all in here waiting for me to bring in food and straw. Yes, ducks, you're hungry this morning, aren't you? Now you're really showing your appreciation towards me, or just using me. It's so funny. I was working away here, and I turned around. There was no ducks in here, and I turned around, and they were all standing behind me with their heads slanted sideways, staring at me. Yes, ducks. Sooner I get done, sooner you'll get fed. Alright, back to scraping duck poop. Well, we got some serious hungry ducks today. They've been coming in non-stop here on my duck cleaning here, and they want to get fed real bad. Poor little duckies. I'm almost done. We should have a good rush. I'm definitely going to get the camera running for this. We should have a really good rush to the food and the straw today. It'll be interesting to hear them change their tone with that different sound, the call of food that they make. Today we should actually get a good show of that. Hey ducks, I got food, hello! Hello, I got food! Alright. Oh, there's a whole bunch in here already. We got ducks everywhere! All right at the straw. There's a whole bunch of fresh hay out there, ducks. Now that the weather's warmer, I'm only using 2 bales of straw because I don't need that much on the floor like I do in the wintertime. Basically, I just want enough straw on the floor that it'll collect the feces and make it easier to clean up. It's not for insulation because like right now it's the temperatures aren't even going to, well, it's 0 degrees last night, so. And today's going to be a high of 8 or 10, so, and the whole week's like that, so there's no use having, 3 bales of straw in here, and it just makes a lot more mess and doesn't serve any purpose. So 2 bales is enough. Oh, looks like the duck train's starting here. Relax, ducks, I'm not even ready for you. Look at the ducks coming in there, just destroying that bale. It's been a steady stream coming in. There'll be less and less cleaning of the barn now that the warmer weather. Actually, the last 3 nights I've had the pen light on, so that they've been outside. The ducks have actually been spending the nights outside. It's so warm. They're not even interested in coming into the barn. They were actually outside, spending their time outside, but I didn't have the pen light on, and they were getting freaked out because of all the noises. So, turn the light on, and they calm right down. But they don't want to come in the building now that it's warmer. I think they find it too warm in here. Well, right now it's 10 degrees here in the barn. So it's even warmer than it is outside. I don't know if you can hear that, but it sounds like a bunch of jackhammers just drilling at the floor here. They're going after, like any of the loose seeds that are still in the straw from the oats or the wheat, whatever it was. It's a steady stream of ducks, though. One, they're hungry today, and 2, it's Christmas. It's new straw. You can tell they're hungry because normally when I move around in here, they do a beeline to get out of the barn. But they're hanging around because they want me to empty this bag into the feeder. Hang on, ducks, I'm going to do it. Just look at, they're going nuts here and I haven't even filled it. They're just eating the scraps from last night. We're just a little bit hungry, aren't we, girls? That's some hungry ducks. It's going to be interesting, well, considering I just filled that right to the absolute top, that's how much they've taken it down just in this brief period of time. Just want to give you a shot here before I leave with a big camera, just so you can hear the noises they're making. I've got a bunch of ducks waiting outside at the door here outside, you can see them. There's a lineup outside waiting to come in. Look at them shovel it. Look at the top here. Like, I just topped that right up. They just took it down 6 inches, and we're not even 3-4 minutes into this feeding frenzy. When ducks decide to eat, they're literally, they shovel it down. They just shovel it. I'm going to leave the ducks alone here. They've got a nice clean barn. They can make their nest, do whatever they want to do, but here, I'll just show you the temperature in here right now. Take a look here. That's 10 degrees, 9 degrees. Like, it is seriously warm. I can see why the ducks don't want to be in here at night. Like I was saying earlier on the video there, I don't know if I'm going to edit that part out or not, but I'll say it again just in case I do edit it out. Now that the warmer nights are here, the ducks don't even want to go inside. I've like the last 3 nights I've had the yard light on for them, the pen light, because they were one night, the first night it got warm, after I went MIA there on the channel, they were outside just going nuts in the dark, and they weren't interested in being in the barn, but I could hear them outside just panicking, running around the pen. So the next night I forgot the light back on here, and it's on the timer, and the ducks are now at night. Because like last night, they were out all night. Like, nobody is going in the barn. I wouldn't doubt this time the barn's going to take probably at least 2 weeks to get dirty. I honestly think if the feed was outside, the barn would stay almost immaculate, because the only reason they're going inside right now, and you can see it, is the mud trail to the feeder and back. So basically that's what they're going inside for, is the mud. Or I mean the mud. They're tracking the mud in to go get the food. So... which this year I am going to build a proper feeding station outside. I've got lots to do this year. Modifications, from the learning curve of learning last year what I did wrong and what I did right. And the ducks are being really quiet here. It's been a windy day. It's actually really nice out. Hello, ducks! It's actually really nice out, but there's no sun today. Hello, duckies! Oh, look at the mud mess. What a mess. Woo. I don't know what kind of mess they... oh, there's an egg. They're dropping eggs out here in the middle of the day now. Yeah. That's a mid-afternoon egg drop, that one. Let's go and we'll check out what kind of mess they've made in the barn here today after I've cleaned it out. Actually, let's see what kind of dent they did in the food, because the way they were shoveling it down there when I first filled it. The wind is crazy today though. Hello, ducks! Oh, we got quite a few ducks in here that are enjoying, oh, look at this, they're making, they're digging everywhere. What kind of mess, what kind of dent did you make in the food, girls? Yeah, half a feeder worth. Looks like everybody's made, all the nest boxes have been made here. Everybody's made a little spot. Hey, girls? How come you're inside? It's a beautiful day. It's an absolute beautiful day. And you're in here. It is windy though. I will say that. It is windy outside. But it's strange to see ducks inside on a nice day like today. Very bizarre. I think I'll just top up this feed here for the ducks and then go out and do the water and make sure they have fresh water for the night. I topped up the feed here, but I don't understand these pecans. This is doesn't make any sense while they're inside here. This is not like them. Usually they're outside and it's far too warm to be in the barn. Silly ducks. And the chickens are digging away here. Alright, now let's go to the water. It's actually 10 degrees. I'm just looking here. It's I'll show you. It's 10 degrees. 9 degrees in the barn, so it's like it's almost a little bit too warm for the ducks in here. Strange. It's very, very strange. A nice day like today, and it's got to be the wind. The wind or the crows freaking them out, because there is a lot of crow action happening here. So just hang on here. I got the door locked. Yeah, the crows right now in the trees actually. I'll just show you. I don't know if it'll pick it up in the video here, but the horizon. They're everywhere. Like the amount of crows that are right now around the property. They're flying all around the tree line here, because they nest all back there in the swamp. And there's a lot of crows here. Well, I was freaking the ducks out here the last couple of days. They're not agreeing with it whatsoever. Yeah, we'll go for a walk in here before I get the water running. Oh man, it stinks. Look at them drilling though. They're just right there, they're tearing up the grass. You can see them ripping at it. What a nasty mess. Look at them. He's drilling into the ground. I got the hose out here and top up the as we change the water in the tub, because it's disgusting from all the females playing in it. Well, the egg that I have out here that we found that was sitting out there on the ground is actually a peking egg. A peking egg. Yes, ducks. I know. I'm talking, so you've got to talk. So the Peking, which are known to drop eggs just anywhere, they're the worst breed. They're not like the Muscovy or the Ruin, who will put them actually in one spot and collect eggs. A Peking just walks around and drops eggs like it's, you know, feces. But just look at them. They're playing in the mud, man. They are having so much fun in this mud. And it's a serious mud fest that's going on here. We still got a serious layer of ice. There's still, I'm standing here on about a foot of ice still. So, you know, there's still lots of ice to be melted and lots of mud to be exposed. But the ducks are, you know, seizing the opportunity when it comes to mud here. And like now I've got the, you know, I've got the pen light on here, that 150 watt metal halide to light the pen up, because I didn't have it on there 4 nights ago, and it was so warm they didn't go inside their barn. And they were outside here, and all night they were panicking and freaking out, and I got the flashlight and I took a look, and they were all huddled around here and then around the other side, and they were basically just panicked duck. So now with the yard light on, or the pen light I should say on, they're much calmer. They don't get all freaked out. It looks like, yeah, they got one there that they just got an egg. Yeah, that one right there, he's running around with an egg and they're chasing it. Look at them. Little cannibals. And if you notice, it's the Peking that are chasing her the most. They're the worst. But this egg's a perfectly good egg. It's going up to the house. What a mess. And it's just, it's going to get worse too. We got a lot more melting to do yet. But I'd rather have a mess than sub-zero the way it's been. You know, this winter's been nasty. Once they get this is actually the last bunch of hay, and then we're on to that new hay that I got from the guy I got the straw from. The alfalfa, actually. It's not even hay, it's actually almost pure alfalfa, so it's going to be interesting to see how they eat that. Just listen to them behind me here. They're yes, ducks. Hello. Hello, ducks. Hello, doggies. Pretty soon, everybody's going to be reunited. Got to figure out how I'm going to do this. Gonna have to do some rearranging here so we can do some controlled breeding. Controlled as in the same breeds. I think I'm going to stick to that idea. Then I think what I'm going to do, and I've been thinking about it all day today, I think what I'm going to do is the first month I'm going to do controlled breeding, where that way, my first month of egg collecting, and then once we, get the incubator full, and I have to kick everybody out of the barn, then I'm going to let them free for all, and we'll have crossbreeds for the second month. I think that's how it's going to happen, because I need the barn for the ducklings, and so that means I got to kick them out. So if I separate the barn in half, and for breeding purposes, and have an entrance there and an entrance on the front, and have two breeds there, have the third breed here, do a month worth of breeding. Then, have a month worth of breeding, have a month worth of egg collecting, have the incubator, have a bunch of eggs in it, and then when we come close to the hatch part, the last 5 days is basically introduce everybody to everybody, and then let it be a free-for-all. I think that's how it's going to have to happen. It's the only way I can, keep them separated, get some breeding by breed specific, and then, let them crossbreed. And the second batch of eggs, the second month of eggs, will be crossbreed mule ducks. Well, it'll be interesting to see what we come up with. Like I said, I don't have I don't have enough room to do it, properly, the whole shooting match. So we're going to wing it. But I think we'll get a month of controlled breeding, collect those eggs, and then we'll be just in time to for the hatch, and then we can move them into the barn. Because the barn is, where the ducklings are going to spend the first 3 weeks to 4 weeks of their lives. Right, ducks? It's getting closer. I can start, you can actually, well, I don't know if it's picking up in the video here, but you can actually see water starting to form on top of the ice. So now there's still 2 feet of ice on that lake, but at least there's water now on top. So it's going to be fast. So when she starts to melt here, literally in 3 weeks it'll be just gone. And this is the time of year everything floods, basement floods, all that kind of neat stuff. So alright, the tub's almost full here, and I'll take the egg up to the house that I got, and wrap up the hose, and that'll be the duck chores for this afternoon. Just look at them drilling in the mud. Oh man, they love mud. I have noticed something the last 4 or 5 days, that the peking are taking over the tub. The ruin before were always the first ones into it, but now what I've noticed is the peking are taking it over. And it's they seriously outnumber everybody else in the tub now. Now I don't know if it's because of the warmer weather, but they're the first ones in the tub now, and they take over it, and they're doing a lot more of the lesbian action. The ruin are basically taking second place on the tub now. It's very strange, and they're also the first ones to get really muddy. You just look here; they're it's like they just can't get enough of the mud. And of course the males are just sitting there driving themselves nuts. But soon the males are going to be with the ducks here. I'm going to come up with a plan. Ooh, look at the mud on that one. Seriously muddy ducks. They love the mud. You know, they get all cleaned up in the tub and then they come out and play in the mud.